Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, once again. We're with the man, the legend as they call him, Hal Bell. How are you tonight, Hal?
Great, yourself, bud?
I'm doing well. All right, Hal, we're talking about a little social media feud here. I guess beginning of the week, it's been on for a while, I guess. Jeremy Roenick has questioned Sid Crosby's work ethic. He's questioned him a couple years ago when he was out with concussions. When's the guy going to be back on the ice? So when he's questioning Sid's production, that's okay. But when you question the guy's work ethic, because Sid's one of the hardest workers.
Yes.
You know, he works harder than anybody. And Phil Bourque, Phil Bourque had to open his mouth and tell the truth. Well, tell us what happened, Hal.
Well, I think that he was on board. He just mentioned something that he's just on Mario's shoes because he's jealous of his 2 Stanley Cup wins.
Right.
And one of them came against his Chicago Blackhawks, which the Penguins won 4-0.
That's right. So how many?
You want to talk about production? Okay. You know, where was Roenick in that particular series?
Right. So basically, Roenick is it basically got to Roenick. Okay. Rather than keeping his mouth shut like a mature person, it got to him. He couldn't hold it any longer, and he had to go to the social media like Twitter.
He needed an outlet for his shortcomings.
Right. Now, how many Stanley Cups has Mr. Roenick won?
None.
He's won
None.
0.
Well, he has a lot more plastic surgeries than a Stanley Cup.
What do you mean plastic surgeries?
Well, his face is basically plastic, as far as I can see.
What's he got? Little Botox, Juvederm, mini facelifts?
Yeah, anything that you want, any medical term you want to say in it. You know, everybody could tell. You know.
So basically, he's a hater.
Yes.
What do you think about the guys that are haters?
Well,
why are they haters?
Well, you know, it's just a total jealousy. It's something that they never had, and you know, they can't win players from this generation take over.
So basically, but he went after Phil Bourque, and Bourque was a role player, but the guy won 2 cups,
and he was a very big part of those Stanley Cup championships at the time.
Right, and one thing you got to love the old 2-9er. One of the nicest guys around.
Yeah.
I mean, I met the guy.
I mean, that was a tremendous team in which we had in Pittsburgh, you know?
So Roenick basically he got himself in some more hot water, okay? Basically, he's in more hot water.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting to the point where I just tune him out.
Okay, now what about the other lead analyst, Milbury?
Mike Milbury.
He said something about the St. Louis Blues should be giving some concussions to the San Jose Sharks.
You know what, though? I think there's going to be some trouble
So
there.
basically, Bourque got pissed off at that as well. He went on a interview with Yahoo. Basically, that's like a rip on the sport, the NHL. You're basically supposed to promote the sport, and you're basically
promoting concussions, which, as we know, it is a lifelong battle for me.
Right, and Phil Bourque's had concussions. Well, it's basically he's suffering from them now.
This is something that NBC and the National Hockey League is going to look into, because you can't have guys talking like
No, if you could say something to Jeremy Roenick now, what'd you say to him?
Well, I'm going to call him nothing but a big fat loser. And, you know, if you're complaining about Sid, your career should have been a lot better with the kind of guys that he was around and the kind of era that he had played.
So he was under.
Yeah, he came up short.
Okay. As usual, we appreciate it, the honesty, the candor, the man, the legend, Hal Bell.